So clients out of our Dubai offices ask me all the time, what are the qualifications of this program? What documents are necessary for me to put together my application and to file it and receive that approval? So again, we're here to service your file from A to Z. What I would first do is I would have a brief chat with yourself and perhaps your spouse. We'll talk about what's called source of funds and the documentation thereof. So the US government doesn't really discriminate between someone who, for example, is a business owner, an entrepreneur, or a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. They don't really necessarily care about what your occupation is. They just want to ensure that the clients that they take in or the investors that they approve through the program are clear in terms of their source of funds, so that there isn't any question in terms of money laundering or anything like that. So that's where we come in. I will analyze your financial sort of statements and records. I will build a plan to present your file in the best way necessary so that an officer that is reviewing your application, it's clear to them what your source of funds are. So the documentation necessary will be determined based on every individual case. So when we meet, we will have a short discussion and I will provide you the list of documents for you to begin collecting so that I can put together your application. But generally speaking, if you want a general idea of what documents are necessary to file your initial applications, think of it as applying for perhaps a loan through the banks. So you're going to need your national IDs, for example, Emirates IDs, your passport copies, bank statements showing your earnings, maybe your salary certificates, these sorts of documents. So we begin there. I begin reviewing that. Based on the quality and the nature of those documents, I might think it's enough and I'll have enough to sort of file your application, or perhaps I'll ask for a few more documentation to supplement your application to ensure you get an approval straight away. So in terms of more questions, in terms of your source of funds and what's necessary, definitely come and see me. Your first consultation is free, and I'd be happy to sort of lay that out for you.